Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jersey and today we are back bringing you another Palia plot and house tour. And I'm so excited. I'm truly excited to be here today because we are in a plot, in a home. And guys, just you wait. But this is Genki. This is Genki, another fellow content YouTube creator that you guys need to see, you guys need to follow, you guys need to subscribe because she's doing amazing things in the world of Palia. And trust me, when I say that you need to, okay? So like always, when we visit content creators, don't forget that in the description below, right down there, there's gonna be the link to the YouTube channel. Make sure you go over there, make sure you hit that subscribe, and make sure, because if you like what you see here, she streams Palia, she's gonna be doing tutorials, so you have to go. You have to go. But we're so excited and honored to be here on Genki's plot. And as you can see, we're setting the moon. It's getting to that evening feel. The lights are illuminating. And as you can see already, such a beautiful plot, right, guys? But the inside is what we need to see. But the outside is just perfect. Okay. And when I mean perfect, we're going to see why it's perfect, right? So as you can see, first of all, we land, we get here, and look at the beautiful entryway, right? Now, one of the things, the key points here, right? Because these are design plots, right? People go out of the way to make amazing design, amazing things when it comes to the plots. And as you can see, the trees, right? The first thing that I noticed right away is the tree formation that she's done over here. So we got the two flow trees, right? And then we got the two pines. Now, I love the composition of this, right? Because it's not just that. I like what people are doing with the mountain. It looks incredible, especially when you look up. I love the view when you stand here and you see the mountain in the background, then you see the house, and then she framed it with the trees. I think that is just such a good way to really do it. Now, it's gonna be always your taste, your feeling, you know. So people like to cover a little the house, so people like to showcase the house, right? And that is always gonna be subjective. But what she's done here, I love it. I love it. And you see how the lights are getting stronger. Everything is illuminating, right? Now, everything is in the plot. She can't add anymore. She can't add or nothing else. It's flu. We hit the limit. She can't do anything more. Even though she wants to do more, she can't. Palia, devs, gotta increase that limit. You know, these people are doing amazing things. What are we waiting for? Let's increase those limits. But as you can see, as we get closer to the entrance, right? Now, the entrance is nice, you know, welcome you in. You got the glowing flower, and look at how beautiful. Again, this is what I was talking about, the two beautiful pine trees right over here. Now, one of the clever things that you notice is from far away, it looked like these two lamps were floating in the air. But as we get closer, they're actually just standing in front of the trees to give you that illusion that the lamps were floating. That is so clever. It's just, again, little things like that they're easy to miss, but it's amazing when you see it. I just love the composition and the way everything is flowing together. But as we see, and we go this way, and we get into the entryway, we got a very beautiful, elegant entrance. I love the little walkway that we got here. And then you get the two benches on the outside. You get plushies, you know, the two little flower pots right there, just to give you that centerpiece look. Again, give you that flower arrangement. I love that. I love the little detail. And the plushies and just everything on it. It's just really nice. It's really nice. Okay, so something that we need to look at, right? So we can go to the right side, or if we the camera right, we got left. Now, like I mentioned, a lot of the great things are inside the house. That's where all the items are, right? Okay, all right. But we still want to look at the plot. We still want to experience what people are creating around. And I always love to look on the outside of the plot first, and then go in the inside. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take this beautiful walk. Now, something that she did over here, as you can see, she didn't use any fencing. She did the little beautiful flower bushes to create kind of like the property line. I really like this, how she did this. It looks really nice, makes it feel open, makes it feel like everything belongs, like everything flows together, right? It just goes together. It's like Genki on the tree, taking that shade, taking that well-deserved rest. Genki, again, thank you so much for letting me in, and just to be excited and just admire your work, just to admire your work. Okay, so now one of the first things that we see with the building blocks over here, look at how nice this is. When I saw this from far away, I was like, this is just so good. Yeah, sometimes building blocks, you can go overly complicated or you can go very simple, and simple is always nice, it's clean, it's gorgeous, right? And look at how nice this is. It's just a little like a made of pergola, right? Building a little extra pergola. But look at the little campfire, just a little roof on the top, the way she's doing the light work, and then we got the beautiful campfire. Love the little chair with the little fan because it gets hot. It's hot, right? There's a lot of fire here. You know, when it's on, it's gonna be on, right? And we gotta be careful. Now, another little thing, details that we're looking at here. Look at the little plushies. Look at the wood because we need to refill all this fire over here. And I love just the little detail of the little edge work, right? It's not something that you need. It's not something that maybe is easy to miss, but I love the edge work. It just is nice. It gives you, and then if you look at the table, there is this like camouflage little carpet that also is giving texture to what is put in this area here. So really nice, those little details like that it just elevates the sections, right? Okay, so let me stand back real quick because you know I'm being distracted with all the amazing things, but look at the little pathways over here. So I like the little stone path over here, and I like that she used like squares to lead you to one direction and then circles to lead you to the other one. Really nice. Now a lot of you are fans of gardens, right? And who's not a fan of a garden, right? You can make it super elegant. You can make it very spacious. You can put a lot of apple trees, just depending what you like, what's your fancy, what's your goal when it comes to the garden, right? And it's always great to see them and to be inspired. And look at this one. Now, the great thing about this one that I really enjoy is all together. So this one is not like one of the other ones that we've seen lately, that is so separated, there's space in between. But look at the way. Now, if you're looking for something to save you space, right? And you're like, man, I got all this stuff. I got all this tree. I want my garden to be as close together. I want my tools to be together. I want everything to be in such a way, right? So this is a great example on what you can do. And as you can see, look at all the plots are together. So you got the tomatoes, you got potatoes, tomatoes, you got all of that. In the back, I really like what she did with the back, especially with the beautiful pathing, right? That little red color of the brick, because now when you go over here and you're picking, you go directly, and if you want to make glowworms, you can. If you want to make seeds, you can. It's nice. She has two of each. We got a little storage unit because it just really looks nice, and the little wall she created with the building blocks just to give you that extra separation is so good. And I really mean it. I like details like this, you know, and take you to the next level. When you look at gardens, if you look pictures online, if you're getting inspiration from real world stuff, this is something that is so realistic, right? That is what she did here. It's just so realistic, and I love it. I love this bench on this side. I love this little the little garden plots just on the side over here. It looks so good. And then we got like these little scarecrows. I'm gonna call them scarecrow. They look like scarecrows to me. They're cute scarecrows. They're not gonna scare anybody. I mean, the birds are gonna come. They'll be like, "Hey, my friend, how are you?" Because they're too cute. Okay, they're not gonna work as scarecrow, but the illusion is there, and I really like it. I really like how she did that. I love how she made the hats. It's so cool. And you see another one over here. Look at this one. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And the way she managed to do it by, you know, glitching. I don't know if that's glitching. I don't know if that's Palia magic or not, but it gave it that little extra hay, like it's coming out. I think that's really cool, and it feels like it has a hat. Really well done. Really well done. That stuff like that, it just makes you happy, doesn't it? Makes you happy. And then if we go on the outside, you know, we want to look on the outside, we got these beautiful flowers surrounding this area. So when you take a view like this, look at how beautiful. Like, it's beautiful, it's small, it's compact. If that's something that you're looking for, please take that screenshot, rewind it a little bit, take that screenshot, take that moment to observe the detail that is being done here. Now, we have another beautiful archway over here, another entryway to get in. So you got the one with the gate, and then you got the one over here with the archway. Really nice, so you can get in and get into your plot. So if we continue on the side, I really, again, beautiful flowers with the beautiful lights. But something that I like over here, I like this little sitting area back here. And look at this beautiful sitting area. Now, on the back, we're using building blocks already. So you see the beautiful building block to elevate the flowers to be higher. That is something that I keep seeing more and more, right? Because elevation is key. Don't forget that when you see all these tours and the way people use the blocks and they put the flower, is to bring height, to bring that elevation. That way, not always everything is on the floor. So you see the beautiful building blocks over here, then you put your flowers, and now you have a beautiful backdrop when it comes over here. So look at it, look at this. Look at that beautiful backdrop. So now before we have building blocks, those were in the bottom. So you only see a little bit. But now with the building blocks, you get a beautiful backdrop. So when you sit here, when you do your composition, it just looks more stunning, more beautiful, more amazing. And that's something that I need you to take a note that and remember that height is key to create different levels. So it's just something that I don't want you guys to forget. Work on those height, work on that difference when you're going from one section to another one, or when you're making backdrops like Genki did right here. It's really nice. Okay, so as you can see, this is something that I really like a lot. I like that, you know, you're working on the outside. Maybe you can go and you got restrooms on the outside, you know, just in case. You know, it's just a little bit on the outside, but it's just the design, because the composition, it complements the backside, right? It complements when you look on the garden, you see all this texture in the back. But then on this side, again, you get the beautiful building blocks, you get the walls, you get the lights, and then you get the restroom. And I love the tree right in the middle. Again, just creating beautiful composition. And it's just something that you can tell that Genki works really hard to create something beautiful, you know, in all the areas that she does. Okay, so and let me tell you what I meant by this. So if you come back over here, so we're doing it quick, you see how beautiful that looks from the back. So this is what we talk about in another tour not to go, how one side is a bill, then on the back side is complemented for another bill. Because when you look at it from this one, it looks like you just got maybe more machinery. There's something with the woods, because you see those little like the little chimney or the little vents on the top of the shed, you know. So it's the idea how one side complements one area, but then from the other side it gives you another look and complements that other area. So really well done. And of course we got the beautiful windmill in the corner. Okay, so and then over here we got a beautiful corner where we got all the preserves, all the jars that she's working over here. And like we mentioned earlier, there's a lot of emptiness on her plot because she's full. She can't add anymore, right? So we're gonna walk around the house just to see a couple of things. Now, this is the back side of the house. I kind of don't want to see. I don't know if I want to see. Okay, I'm gonna try to not look at this back side. Let's just not look at the moment, okay? I don't want to look at that because I think it's gonna look gorgeous when you stay from outside the house. So I want to do it that way. But look at this beautiful now. Look at this bill. It looks like we are in one of those what you call it, those bird sanctuaries, and they got the beautiful bird. She made a beautiful arrangement here. Now we are gonna have to scare the bird. I'm so sorry. Enjoy right now. Look at how beautiful it is. But we're gonna get closer because you guys need to see how she did this, how she built it, and it looks stunning. It really does. It's like a conservatory, a bird. I don't know what would you call this, the right word, but I love it. I love it a lot. And there it goes. And I love, you know, that was very clever the way she left that opening there, because it looks like it flew away right from the middle. Genki, that is very clever. That is very clever. But as you can see, we're using the building blocks. We got a beautiful ramps. We got beautiful archways. I love the archway because it lets you see inside. It's almost like a cage, but it's not really a cage because, you know, they can come in and out. But it almost feels like a beautiful, elegant cage for this beautiful bird. Almost like a giant birdhouse for the bird, right? So we got the beautiful trees, and as you can see, the beautiful archway. And as you can see on the very top, we got the different boards. Then you got the ramps, and that's how you get that beautiful circle. We go in here, and then on the inside, you get all this beautiful arrangement right here. Beautiful arrangement, all this flower to make it feel full. And that's how she did it. It's such a great way. I love this plushie. Like it's admiring, or maybe he's trying to jump and attack the bird. depending on the story, how you wanna see it. Maybe you're just intrigued by the bird when they're there. They're like, or it's getting ready to pounce. But I love this build. I think it looks great. It looks fantastic. The illumination is great. Really great detail, you know, and I think a lot of you may like this. Maybe if you have space, you want to add this. The composition is amazing, and the idea, it's such a beautiful idea. We've seen people how they do shrines and stuff like that, but I like this kind of bird carousel cage style. It's really nice. It's really nice. And all the details are on point with the flowers and the archways. That just looks so good. So good. Okay, now something that I got distracted. You know, while I was doing this, I saw at a corner of my eye, and we saw something out here. Now, when you do all these plots, you gotta check all the corners, right? So we got the beautiful flag leading us to like, this is pirate something. We got the beautiful lamp. Now we got the beautiful tonal effect. Look at this. I love this, and I love that we get to the water, and then we get to like this shack. Let's call it a shack out here, maybe for fishing, an outdoor place. Look at the frog. Oh my gosh, look at the big one. That's so good. I really love the little one though. The little one here is stunning. This is stunning. With the dark cave in the background, it feels like it's coming out. I love the little one. That is such a great location. Such a great location. Okay, so we're gonna continue to walk this beautiful board, and I like that they're kind of connected to these beams that are already here, right? So it makes it feel like it's solid. Then we got the beautiful lamps, and then we got all the big fish. Somebody's getting all the fish. Look at all the big fish in here. But then we're gonna go in here, and I'm so excited here. Okay, we're not going there yet. Wait a minute. Let's go to the side. Okay, so we get to a beautiful building. Now, if you look at the building, if you're looking for a design point of view, look at how nice, a lot of walls. You got the building blocks, the pillars. Look how she made the door over here. You see how they got the pillars, and the door is kind of just in there like that, on towards the side. We got a little side panel over here. Look at the cannon on the top. What a touch. What a nice touch. Okay, so we got a made of windows. I love when people do the windows. The windows it's good. It's good. Thank you so much for creating windows. And I like this one with the little divider. It's just so good. Really great job, Genki, amazing job. Okay, so we see the beautiful decoration with the outdoor chairs. We got beautiful lights. And then over here, I really love the cannon. And we have a back door. Oh my gosh. And look at the plushie. Let's go. Look at the plushie. That is just glorious. Glorious. I love that. I think a lot of people are gonna love it and are gonna try to imitate that. That is such a good look, and what a great way to bring a smile when you use a plushie like that. Now the cannon, I love the cannon on top of there. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, so this looks like where maybe they're doing laundry and stuff like that, or maybe you come here, you're watching your face. We also got like the wood that we need, and now we want to go indoor. Now we want to go inside, right? Now let me look at the other side over here because we don't want to miss this side. Oh, and we got a little bookshelf over here and another window, and I like the little rags like to make like little banners that they're worn out and broken just across to give you that little accent of red because there's so much brown. Really great way to just give you a little color into the a build that is just mainly the brown, right? It's nice. All right, so let's go inside here and let's see what they made in the inside. And as you go in, I really love that view. I love that feel. And look at this. We got a little bar area, and you got like the ale back there. You got the barrels. Really love that. Oh man, and they did this so good. Genki did this so good. Oh my word, the decorations, the items that they're using, the placement of the stuff, the little corners to give you the appliances, to give you everything that you need. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's like we almost have, you can say an oven, you can say like it's a what you call it, a dishwasher, you know, whatever you want to imagine. I would say like an oven. I think that is great because you got the top and then you got the side. What a great way to make an oven. I love just the countertop, the way she made it with the building blocks. And then we got a beautiful like desk area over here and the bed and the greenery that is just coming through, right? Coming through the cracks of the wood. What a great build. What a great build. And for you to be inspired to add more buildings like this if you want to tell more of a story in your plots. Really great build, really great design. And of course, the roofing with the fish on the top is it's just a win-win. Really Genki going out of the way, out of the way. Telling you guys, don't forget, if you like everything that you see here, if you like what you see here, don't forget, link in the description. Genki, amazing content creator. You need to go over there and check it out so you can continue to see the progress. Okay, so as you can see here now, this to me is a shrine. I feel like we're coming here. This is a shrine. We're gonna come and do a little bit of something, give the offering that we need to give of the day. And look at all that fire, and with the floaties and with the orange. What power! It's just giving you that sense of power. Now we're gonna get closer, so say bye to the fox. Say bye-bye. Bye, fox. Have a great day. Thank you so much for the present. And look at this. Now, one of the things that we need to observe here is the decorations and the items. So right behind the fox, we got, again, more building blocks. She's using kind of like that copper gold looking ones. And then she's putting that beautiful frame, you know, that a lot of people like to use either for on the ground or in the backgrounds, on the wall. So she's using it here, and it gives you, again, it feels that magenta fire symbol because it kind of complements what she's doing here. The fire on the top and all the candles and everything is just brilliantly done. Really concentrating on something that is just for them, right? And it's just a place. Now, it has to be hot in here. It has to be hot. So, you know, I feel bad for the little fox when he's there because like all this fire, he's like, come on, somebody come and get the stuff so I can go home. But it's beautifully done. Beautifully done. And I love the background. So see how she did it with the building blocks, and look how she's just putting all the building blocks that way. And not just that, but also what's here is the particular flower that also complements the build. It just gives you that extra red and orange color. And again, the orange tree just looks amazing. It reminds me of the fire finish that we saw of a panda, our good friend Panda. So again, more ideas, more composition, that if you have space and you like this idea, then now you can do it on your plot, right? On your plot. Truly amazing, truly amazing. Okay, so there is something gorgeous in the back, right? In the back that we're gonna go see. But I don't wanna see it. I wanna go out through the normal house means, right? But look at the side of the house. So I'm gonna spin the camera because we don't wanna see the back. And look at the house. It's fully decorated all around. I do like if you have the ability to do it and the space and the item count. I like when people put houses, flowers around the houses on the bottom. It gives it that little nice clean look. I think it looks amazing when people do that. So that it looks great. And then again, we got a beautiful corner here. Again, you see the building blocks to give you that little extra roof. And an excellent way to use the plushies. Excellent ways to use the plushies. Oh my goodness. But now we go to the inside. Are you ready? Now, are you ready to go to inside the home? Because now the party gets started, okay? Now the party is gonna get started. So, okay, I was here once on a quick, in one of our showcase, so we just went in real quick. We only had like 5 minutes to spend. So I remember part of this when we went on the inside, and it was a wow factor. So, look at this. I love when that door opens. When that door opens, you're greeted with plushies. And if you're not smiling right now, then let's get that smile going. You need to start smiling. All right. So when that door opens, you are welcome with that plushie view, right? And as we get in, look at this. Look at the perfection. There is interior design. This is where you're going to enjoy everything that Genki has to offer right now. So the composition just out the window, all right, the focal point, right? So we come in, the first thing you see the plushies, right? That's what your eyes are seeing. And as you get in the house, then the plushies now are not more the focus, right? They're no longer the focal point. You start seeing outside the window. My eyes went directly outside the window and look at the beautiful composition that you see outside the window. Very beautiful. Great way to decorate on the outside so you can enjoy it on the inside. Now, the feel inside this room with the beautiful wallpaper, with the tree clipping in that you see on the top, and the way she's using the furniture here, that is the kind of that log cabin furniture, and with all the critters, all the plushies, with all the critters here, it just makes it feel like a woody wooden festival, like they're just celebrating and you're celebrating in the woods. There's something so magical. It truly is magical what she's doing here, and it just looks glorious, glorious. And look at how beautiful this is, and all the plushies are just perfect. The rotation, balance on the chair, the way they're looking at each other, or the way they're looking at the food, the way they're sitting in different areas, the way they're sitting on the chairs on the outside. It's just perfect angling. It just feels like you can listen to them and put voices to them, right? And you just hear conversations happening. But this room is gorgeous. And like I said, as soon as you come in, it's like you enter a realm, you enter something different. Now, as we're gonna pan the camera around and we're gonna start looking at all the other stuff that she's been doing here, look at all the decoration, the way she's adding all the pictures. We got storage over here. I love that little skateboard in the floor. Nice little touch. It's just such a nice touch. Then on the other corner, again, more storage, more pictures, and then you get all the other sections of the house. It's just amazing. It truly is amazing. It's so wonderful. And this view with all the plushes there, there's something about it, and it's the placement. She done such a great job when it comes to the placement and to tell the story here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go towards the left first. We're gonna go towards this direction, and we're gonna go now towards the kitchen. Now, look at this beautiful kitchen. Now, one of the things that we observe right away is how open the kitchen feels. But then if you're careful, you're like, but there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff in top of the tables or in the wall, but the flooring, the space is so well balanced. Everything is against the wall. You can walk around, you can feel everything so nicely. Look at this. All of this is just amazing. I love the color scheme here. It's a very bright kitchen. You know, I love bright kitchen. In our house, all our cabinets are white, so it gives more light towards the kitchen. So that this reminds me of that, like how bright and airy and spacious everything feels. As you can see, all the appliances are great. I love that we got plenty of space between here and here, but she got everything that she needs to in the kitchen. You got your cutting, you got your mixing, and every single section is well planned out. I love the ventilation here. I love the spice rack. You know, and if you look at the walls, you know, the little decorations using the shelving to showcase her trophies, the hanging fruit plant over here, the hanging lamps over right there in front of us. All of it is just so well done. And the island in the middle is great. I love the little island. This island, it's not little, but I love the little island. And you got mixing and you got cutting. So nice. So nice. And I love this little corner. This little corner is great. It's kind of a little breakfast corner, right? You don't need something big. You just want to come over here and eat your food. Now we're gonna go to the next room, right? And now you can tell already we're going to a beautiful dining room. Now, one of the things that you gotta observe right away is the transition from one room to another one. Is the color scheme. She's carrying the color for the white, still balancing the white color over here with that maroon that goes great with the brown. So it's just perfect. The way you transition to one room to another one, and it just feels smooth, right? It just feels so smooth. Now, the plushies here are great, and I love that we got this little one here. They're just a little, and you can kneel down and eat and just enjoy your food. That is such a good touch. And then we got the beautiful dining room, and it's very elegant. And what makes it very elegant, more than the wallpaper, more than the tables and the chair, is those two picture frames in the back. They really, it's a statement, especially the one over here, the one on the right, the woman with the little fox. That frame is such a statement. It just tells you, it just elevates this area a lot. Now, again, the color palette is perfect. The balancing act that she's doing here with all the items. Look at this. Look at this corner. And going with the little china is very elegant with a little marble, the white marble going on, the white marble shells that goes great with the wallpaper. The bottom portion is white, just bringing that elegance into here. Look at this. It's speechless, right? She's doing amazing. The interior design. Oh, man, I love this section here. And again, such a beautiful way to center it with the cabinets on the top. And okay, so let's just break this one down. Nice and simple. You got the cabinet, you got a little flower pot on the top. So again, small, goes wide, goes inside, and then goes wide again. She's working with beautiful triangle shape here. Really nice, really nice. Now, something that you want to see over here is, look at how she's using this the bill pillar to put flowers on the top as well. What a great way to utilize that to give your walls a beautiful framework. Again, I can see more people doing this on your own plots, on your own houses, just to give something more to the walls. Maybe you want to add more flowers, but you don't want to put the wood plank, the wood plank, right? The wood wall. Sorry, the wood wall. But you can use the pillars to create that sense of, you just want to add a little flower here and here, but we don't have those to hang. But now you can create that effect yourself. Really great, really great. And again, the table, the food, the arrangement, the music in the back, the instruments, and the marble here looks stunning. It just looks stunning. Now, when we go over here, I feel like we're going to like indoor greenhouse over here, and you can see that they're working on all the plants. We got indoor irrigation system to keep everything, nice and good. And it's just kind of like a indoor greenhouse. Really great. It's not a pantry, it's just a place where they're coming in. Maybe they're getting everything ready so they can take it outside and plant it, plant this, plant that. Or maybe they're taking some from the outside, put it here because they want to sell. It's a nice story. It's a nice story. I love the counter over here. And as you can see, it's with the building blocks and then adding a little table. And that's the great thing that we're noticing when people are using building blocks inside the house, is to add more to something that is already real, right? So like this beautiful countertop over here, she added the table that we needed, but then she added the rest so you can have this beautiful effect. Really well done. Genki's a master when it comes to inside decorating. Like, look at how beautiful the wall, everything, the border, the plants, and the wallpaper. Love the wallpaper because the wallpaper is nice for the top, but then you got this beautiful flowery border that complements this room. So nice, so nice. It complements it beautifully. Now when you go outside, you get the outside. We're not going to go through here unless it's the outdoor. If it is, we'll come back. I don't know if this is the main door, but if it is, then we'll come back. I don't want to see the outside yet, so we're going to come this direction. We're going to go to the other side. And now we're going to go towards the living room. Now, again, so you see how she went from this room to over there and everything flows gray. She's doing the same thing over here. If you look at the wallpaper here with the blue and the green, when we go to the transition, again, masterful transition. Everything just works great. It feels great. It moves perfectly. And we get to this beautiful living room, matching completely with all the blue, with the different wallpaper, using a whole furniture set over here. Look at how nice. How nice is this? Looks so great. Now, I did call it a living room, but we do have kind of like a bedding here. But maybe they do have like one of those fancy living room beds that people can lay on. Because that's it kind of feel. It doesn't feel quite a room because of the spacing and the big door openings that we have. But it could be a room if you wanted it, but also a living room. And I think I like the idea of the living room more. It just feels, even though we got like a lot of the furniture, so it's a room or living room, whichever way you prefer to tell the story. But it looks great. It looks so good. I love all the blue elements. I love all the plushies in the sitting area. And the wallpaper. The wallpaper is so good in this room. And I like the combination of both, creating that accent in the one that we're looking at right now. Such a great accent. But, oh man, this corner. This corner is great. I just like the way she's layering things up and making it beautiful. But again, another room that feels very open, right? You can walk in, you can walk around, and you don't get stuck. Now, a little disclaimer here that we need to talk about. The update just happened, the update just came out, and it seems like a lot of people are having a little bit of trouble displaying their fish tanks like this. So the great thing, it looks really good because they really look like a bunch of like a suitcases or something going on. Maybe she's remodeling it, right? Let's imagine that she's remodeling. It still looks great, but it's supposed to be fish tanks. It's supposed to be full of water and have the beautiful fish representing this room. Now, again, we're going from this room that is blue to another blue room with another beautiful wallpaper with the greenery. And when you come over here, it was supposed to be all these beautiful aquariums, right? Now, if you want to see how this room looks, Genki is going to do just a tour for this room when it's fixed, and it's going to be on her channel. So if you really want to see it, don't forget, once again, this is my good friend Genki, another fellow content creator on YouTube. So go down in the description below and make sure that you subscribe if you want to keep up with her creativity process here in Palia. But look at this. Now, there's still so much to look at in here when it comes, even though the aquariums are not here. Look at the beautiful decoration. Look at the treasure. Everything looks great. The plants in the floor, the decorations on the wall, everything looks just stunning. Look at this bathtub over here with all the flowers and everything. It's just such a gorgeous room. It flows, it works, it calls your attention. And guys, trust me, I've seen it with the little when the fish tanks are here, because when I did that showcase, and it was stunning room, a stunning room. Look at this little closet area. I really like the closet area, and when people either do it some pantries or they do it like this, where they put a lot of the stuff in and it looks like very full, because maybe it's like a little bit of the overflow. Looks great. I love the decorations on it. And then we just keep going. Look at this over here. Again, another beautiful like storage area. I like this one that has like all these little windows, and we got the little desk with the flowers going up, and just the little plushies everywhere. Because that's the other thing, you know, there's so many items that she's using that just on the floor to create this subtlety. If you look behind the aquariums, as you can see, you see flowers, you see plants, you see lights back there that illuminating those corners so they don't stay dark. So that is a lot of detail that she's doing to make all this layer work, you know, because it's easy to forget about the corners and the corners turns dark. Now, there is something to say about dark corners, if you're creating a beautiful contrast or not. But again, as you can see, beautiful light right behind it, and also those lights were illuminated behind the aquarium. So it's just a beautiful way to do the composition. Now, the lamps here are great. I really like the lamps that she's using, those little light bulb ones, and also the ones that hangs. And it's just a beautiful room, beautiful display. We got this other section over here. Again, it just flows, right? The wallpaper, from the pictures, from the greenery, from the lighting, and the lighting in this room. That's something that you need to keep in mind. The lighting in this room is perfect. Again, I like when there's shadows, you know, and you can see where it's really illuminated, and then it becomes shadow, and then it gets illuminated. I think it brings a beautiful contrast to the builds and to the areas, especially when you're using a lot of lights. It's just beautifully done. Again, look at this area over here. We got the aquariums right in the middle. We got the beautiful kind of like the little cabinets, and then we got plants coming in, and a beautiful way to do a lot of the greenery in here. I like some of the carpets that she's using underneath some of the sections, and as you can see, carpet over there, carpet in the back, and as you can see, it's not always the same carpet, right? It's not always the same carpet, but the carpet still works for the area that she's doing, keeping that palette color going. All right, so we're gonna go in this direction, and look at this entryway. Now, you guys know I like hallways, and especially when people decorate them, when people do amazing things, they put shelves, they put items on it, and look at this one. So we already got a beautiful way to come in. We got the curtains going on. Look at the side, that looks great. Look at this other side. I love this. It just makes it feel more robust. It just looks great. It looks great. But when we come here, we come in to the workshop area, because we never saw on the outside and is inside the house. Now, if you come here, please, this is a very hot. It's hot in here. As you can see, we got the fan going, but it's hot in here. So make sure you dress up properly when you come in here. But look at this room. Now, everything changes in this room, right? We got this hot colors, warm colors. We got all the fires. I really love this. And this is a great composition, right? Because you got your repair tool. So imagine you open that, you put in the sword in there, then you all your arrows, you're making arrows, and then you bring it back out, you put it, your hammer in it, you know, and then you look at it. No, it still needs more heat, put it back in there, and it's great. All we need is kind of like a little bucket of water, and bam, because you know, usually you finish and you go, you put it on the bucket of water. But I love this. I love this composition. Like, this is such a way. I love this composition a lot. I think a lot of, if you don't know what to do and you needed something with it, then there you go. This composition is great. Now, look at all the vents on the floor. I really like this. This is such a cool room with all the pipes, all the tools on the walls, everything. Everything looks great. You know, it's for crafting. It's for, you know, for doing all your woods, for creating your light bulbs, creating your bricks. It has that feel. It tells that story. Really great job. And then the centerpiece in the room is really nice. So this right here with the gloves and everything and the beautiful table, and it's almost half. I don't want to say this doesn't feel like all the way like a steampunk. I still feel like it would need a little more pipes or something, a little more copper, maybe with building blocks that can give us that feel. But it looks like a very nice workshop, you know. And the wallpaper in the back the one in the back, if you pay attention, you see how the glowing on the smelter is just glowing. The wallpaper already has that orange, but then the light of the smelter gives you that extra orange. And I think that was such a great choice. Such a great choice. Really great job. Really great job. Okay, so we got this other corner where we're doing the fabric or the modification table over here. And then when we go outside here, then we get back to the garden. So we're back in the front of the house. But now that we did all this, oh man, look at this vent right there. I love those hidden vents. It just gives you so much detail. Again, this is beautiful over here. Over here, just leading you on the way out. And I like it's clever that this room is leading you straight to the garden, because you may need that. Coming from the garden, you need stuff and then come back out. Really great location also inside the house for the garden. Okay, so now it comes to the moment that I'm a little lost. This way. That we're waiting for. We want to go to the back of the house. We haven't seen it. There's not an official taking you right down the middle. So we're going to go this way. It's the only door that leads you back outside and not to the front of the house. So we're going to go. And first, we are being led to this beautiful picnic area. And look at all the plushies. Now, yesterday we did a tour, right? And there were 181 plushies. Probably should already at 82 or 83 by now. But look at this plot. It has a lot of plushies. And look at this beautiful picnic area. A lot of you have commented in the past how much you guys love when people do picnic areas, when you put the plushies looking at food. And look at this one. Look at this one. He's ready. He's ready. He's like, those hot dogs look good. Bring them. I'm ready to eat. It's kind of like a little Alice in Wonderland too. It has a little Alice in Wonderland feel to me with all the animals. The foxes with the ears perked up in front of the hog. It's like I'm ready to eat. Bring it, give me the food. Beautiful composition, the carpets, everything, the chairs, the lights. Beautiful way to do a beautiful picnic area. But now we gotta turn the camera. I think this is the moment we'll all be waiting for. It's just kind of like a little bit of this reveal. A little bit of this reveal. Let me get on the path in here. And we do this reveal. And I remember this. I remember this. Look at the extension of the house. So now if you wonder where a lot of the items have gone to, guys, welcome. Welcome to the backyard. Welcome to Genki's backyard, where she has done an outstanding job of creating something so unique, so different that we haven't seen yet in the world of Palia. Okay, so with the building blocks, she has created a whole extension of the house going up into the air. So we're gonna see that, right? But before we go we go to the outdoor. section here, and we get this beautiful jacuzzi area. Now, this is not the first one we've seen, but this is also a very different take, a very unique take, and I love the way she's done here. So she has put like the jacuzzi area in the middle, then she surrounded it with the beautiful building blocks that you can see here. She also added chairs, she also added the lights just to give it that atmosphere. I love that we have a roof on top of us as well, so it just makes it feel more private, makes it feel more safe, and makes it feel more finished. And as you can see, we got beautiful flower ponds, we got the entryway, we got the candles, we got carpet. It's just giving you this vibe of relaxation. Because, you know, if you come over here, that's what you really want. You want to relax. You want to convey that message, right? And it's absolutely stunning. Now, also, and this is just a small little detail, right? But the outside panels of the house, giving you that blue that complement this build with the flower, with the fountain, with the plush toy, with the chairs, with the vases, with the blue flowers. It just goes great. You got blue, white, and gray. What a great color palette with a little accent of pink right in the very front with those beautiful flowers. This is just absolutely stunning. Absolute stunning work. Truly, truly stunning work. Now, when we look on the other side over here, now we got this beautiful build. I like when people are doing this. Again, not the first one we've seen like this, but again, doing a whole new take on it. Now, I like when people do the walls now inside here, because it kind of, there's two ways to look at it. If you need to be able to see through it, that is great. If there's nothing to see, I think putting that wall really creates that division. It's going to make your plot feel bigger. I really like that. And then look at the beautiful light work. So now we got a beautiful light string just showing there that I think is gorgeous. It works so great. Now in the background, as you can see, again, we got another wall. You can't see through it. I love this feel. If you do it right, it looks great, depending and on the story that you're telling. But it just looks great. Now all the furniture that she chose here matches great with the building blocks and the lamps. Look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I like those, like, look at the blocks here and putting the fountains elevated, and I like that these ones are really dark, so it just complements this so much more. On the back side over here, you see we're using that little tool over there. That looks great. And looks great. And now if you see that, you see how that fence open, that's how she's getting that shape. So what a great way to utilize the fence as well, to go in and out, to also make it a border backdrop. Thinking outside the box. Really great ideas here today from Genki. Oh man, this is just stunning. This is just absolutely stunning. Man, truly, if I could be here and still talk about different things, you know, just there's so much detail, so much composition that she's doing. So we want to look on the back just to make sure how she made it. And as you can see, oh, what a beautiful, okay. Some people make it thicker, some people just make the wall. Look at a beautiful display here. You know, I like when people do this too. You know, again, just giving a little bit more on the outside, not just a plain wall. Really beautiful, 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 beautiful. And it looks great. And this design, take that screenshot because you can use it inside your house or anywhere else that your imagination takes you. Is lovely, 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 lovely. And then on the side over here, as you can see, we got the guardians protecting the area, the beautiful tree. Now there is something amazing over here. So if we come back again, if we come over here, so now we get underneath it. Now look at this feel. First of all, we need to take it in. This feels different. It feels grand. You gotta look up. It just feels like wow, you know, that's the feel, right? And she managed to do that. Okay, so underneath it, we got two ways to go. We're gonna go towards the right first, and then we're gonna go here. But we got a beautiful treehouse. You know, there's trees surrounding it, so I want to call it a treehouse. Very beautiful. And right underneath it, there's some openings, right? So we got a beautiful bench sitting here. You know, they're just having a great romantic time. They're like, he's looking at me like, yo, privacy, please. Okay, sorry, give you a little privacy. Right underneath it, just for the plushies, I feel like they have like a little play area. I think that is great, like a little play area. But we're gonna go over here. So we're gonna jump and get to the top. And now she's utilizing part of the roof to make a little outdoor bar area. that you can see the area, you can see your plot like this. See, these are the moments. These are the moments, again, using the bills, using what you've done to complement something else, right? So she did this beautiful bill for the jacuzzi, but now on the top, she's also utilizing to do another idea, another beautiful outdoor area, sitting area, and it's elevated, you know. And now the elevated sitting areas from the terrace, from the balconies, from the porches, from places like this that she's doing, they look incredible and they give you a whole perspective of your bill, of your plots. But as you can see, it's building blocks all the way around with the ramps, and then we got this beautiful blue shell over here, and then it ends with fencing. Clever, very clever. So then she can put the barrels. Again, I love it. I love it so much. It's building blocks, man. Building blocks. Some people are changing the game, taking everything to a whole different level. Okay, so we come down. So we want to come this way. So let's jump and get to the first tier, right? So we get the first tier to the treehouse. And something that I really like, and I remember because I got to see this very quickly that first time, and it was not completed yet, is how she has like all these critters. So now we got the frog here, but I love the way she added this fountain, because now they feel like they are part of the main tree, and there's just water dropping, right? Like the water is just coming down, but it feels like all of this is one piece of the tree together. Great illusion by Genki. That is just very smart, really great way. So now we got the stair system, so we gotta jump on this, and then we get the top, and then we get to another beautiful spot of this treehouse. And look at this. Now I love the treehouse that people are creating, and everybody has a really unique take. They make it fancy, they make it for outdoor, they make it a kitchen, they make it just for recreation, they make it for their home family, right? That's their house. There's not even a house, it's just a tree house now. You know, people are becoming so creative, and we love to see it, because this inspiration that you're looking at here will inspire you to create your own version, your own way, to give it a try, to create something even more unique. It's just amazing. I love this outdoor reading area because, you know, look at the trees. It's breezy, it's nice. You're gonna be so comfortable reading and enjoying the weather, right? Okay, so now we come to the highest place, and now if you want to sleep under the stars, this is where you need to be. We got a beautiful bedroom area out here, outdoor. Now if it's raining, I would suggest sleep inside your house, but if it's a beautiful night, why not sleep out here and enjoy the weather? Really beautiful, and everything done with building blocks to get those little like nightstand tables right next to you. The beautiful lighting. What a beautiful composition. I like this. I like how she's dividing this here to give you one more sense of privacy, because, you know, you're sleeping, you want your privacy. Now I love this design of the roof. Now take this idea of design of the roof. If you're making an outdoor building, I really like how she got the blocks coming out, then it's deep, then you got blocks. I don't know, it just makes it feel almost like a curtain. So it really a great idea if you're trying to come up with a new roof design. This roof design just alone, just the roof, looks stunning. So really great job on that, Genki, as well. And what a beautiful build, what a beautiful treehouse, and what a beautiful way to look at your plot once again. Again, there is so much to this plot. Look at the view from up here. Look at that. That is just incredible. I don't want to fall. That is just incredible work. That composition. Look at it. It's just stunning. It's stunning. Genki, amazing. Amazing. I can't stop staring at it now that this angle is just so good. It's truly so good. You know what? Just in case, I gotta take a screenshot. You know, I don't know what is the thumbnail's gonna look like ever. You know, the moment it's gonna come, the inspiration is gonna hit you, but that is worthy of a super screenshot. Okay, so we're gonna jump down, and it's just everything from over here. Everything looks gorgeous. Like, you just stand right here and you can take it all in. I like this composition. You know, you got the wall, you got the top over here. Let me see if I can get a little bit more. Yeah, let's just look at it like this, like the field of view. Let's put it right there. Like, look at how beautiful this is. You got the wall, you got the backdrop, you see on the top is such a gorgeous view, such a gorgeous view. Genki are doing herself. Look at this. Look at it from the picnic area. Look at it from here. Trying to get, let's get a little closer so we don't get that. We don't want to get that chair on here. Look at this. Okay, this might be the thumbnail. This might be the thumbnail. This is truly, truly gorgeous. So I love this composition. Genki, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for having me here. Thank you so much for the opportunity to tour your plot, to see your design, to see your thinking, to see the way you decorate, the way you learn, the way you're building, the way you are arranging your beautiful, beautiful home in the inside. It's just absolutely stunning. Like it's just stunning. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. And guys, once again, my good friend Genki is also a YouTube content creator, so don't forget to go to that description below, click on that link, go over there, subscribe if you love what you see and you want to keep up with her creations. And guys, don't forget that if you want a tour done by me, to go to the Discord, go ahead to the Palia area, go ahead and click on the Palia tour, put an emoji with your hand up, I will see it, and we'll start our conversation started so we can schedule that tour. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you all on the next one. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.